What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Get in the Game. Welcome to another video of Highway Police Simulator. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the new update that was just released to us today. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, before I begin, I do want to say that there were a lot of issues addressed regarding this update, a lot of bug fixes. So I'm not going to go over everything in detail. I'm just going to highlight some things that I felt was very important. However, I will leave in the description a link to the update. It will include the change log, so you'll get an outline and you'll be able to read the entire update with change in its entirety. So the first thing I do want to point out that I highlighted that I felt was very important, and I'm glad the developers listened to the community, is the equipment that they added. So we have now, we go to equipment, we have a flashlight, and as you can see, it's very bright and it's functioning. And we're going to unequip that, and we equip our taser. As you can see, we have the taser now. And in a moment, I will show you how to access the taser for the most part, so you can have it on your duty belt. So let's unequip that. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys is the map. They added a morality menu, a morality legend to the map. So if we go to our map, you will see now morality menu. And as you can see, all the areas here, just zoom out a little bit. So pretty much I have a lot of neutral areas. I have a nice suspended map here, but all these areas are neutral. Um, and then we have a green for positive and negative. So that's something new to the map I want to show you guys. And let's resume. Another big thing that I'm very satisfied with is NPC players. So you will now see NPC players driving around town in vehicles. The vehicles are no longer driving themselves, and you'll see NPC players walking around town. Now, fortunately, I did a little experimenting, and we're not able to interact with those pedestrians, those NPCs, as of yet. So hopefully, rather soon, somewhere down the line, we'll be able to interact with the pedestrians on foot. So I'm just going to go over the categories um, that were addressed. I believe there are like several, so let me just jump right into that. So the first category that they focused on was gameplay and missions. There were a lot of bugs occurring within the missions, so that's the first category that they address here. Second thing that they addressed was the performance and stability. There were a lot of things occurring, especially with the game crashing. So they focused on things like that. Uh, they also focused on the next category we have here is environment and the world. So like as I mentioned, they added pedestrians. They added some trailers to some rest stops and parking lots. They really, it looks like they really try to brush up on the environment to make it look cleaner and more realistic. The next category that they focused on was vehicles and traffic, very important, and it's a lot that went with that. Of course, as I mentioned, they added drivers. They also added two more challenges, just as a side note, for shootouts. So if you were to go across, if you was to exit out this parking lot here and just go straight right across the way, you have like a little challenge board. You'll be able to gain some XP points and also I believe unlock some items there. So make sure you check that out. And I'll drive around town briefly. That's to show you guys what I mean. They also address tools, weapons, and combat. And going along with that, of course, we got the flashlight and taser. Another category that they address is characters and AI. And then lastly, UI and controls. So there was a lot of things they focused on. I do want to say this. Since the game has been released up until now, um, I do feel as though a lot of bugs that have been occurring has not. The game was very glitchy. I do feel like it's much more smoother, especially after um, exploring with this update. So let's just. I do want to show you guys. So you guys may ask, how do I access the taser? And I'm gonna show you. So you want to make your way to the armory, which is downstairs. Now keep in mind the flashlight is already equipped. You don't have to purchase it, but the taser you have to purchase. So you get the flashlight pretty much for free. But if you speak with Officer Colored here at the armory, you now have access to the taser. I already purchased it. When you, as you say, as you approach, this is the first display you'll see, and you're also able to purchase a vest. Now, unfortunately, purchasing a vest doesn't mean that it's going to be displayed. It's not going to be added to your uniform. It's just going to increase your armor. So you have a bulletproof vest one, and then you have a bulletproof vest two. One purchasing one bulletproof vest level one gives you 10%. Um, gives you 10% more armor, and the bulletproof vest level two gives you 15% more armor or defense, however you want to put it. Again, you have to accumulate. It's not like DLC. You just have to accumulate tech points throughout the game by doing missions and side missions and motor vehicle stops. Anyway, the challenges. Any way to earn XP and tech points. Um, So you just gotta accumulate enough, and you'll be able to purchase. I don't know how much the taser was. I believe it was like 3 to 5 tech points. So that's pretty cool. And also, you do have access to a rifle and shotgun, which you could use on patrol. And as you can see, you could buy additional pouches. Makes it faster reloading time. You could buy bigger clips, give you more magazines, which is cool. You could by looks like a grip here for stability and recoil on that shotgun, and I believe you could do the same thing on a rifle. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Officer Color. Now we'll just head back up. So that was pretty much the update in a nutshell. They focused on a lot of bugs. That was pretty much the overall haul for this update. A lot of bugs and glitches were resolved, and I must say, the game is much smoother. Now, in my opinion, has a does this you guys may ask, is a game worth buying? I get that a lot. I do want to say this. I'm gonna make this announcement here. So, uh, before I end the video, that there is a 10% discount on Highway Police Simulator from 1 week for 1 weeks from today's date. So um, let me make sure I read this right. There's also a 10% discount. Yeah, so I believe starting today, you have a week to get that 10% discount. So speaking of which, yeah, the game is, in my opinion, is just it has potential. The potential is there, but it is a little too expensive. Um, if you're willing to wait, you may want to do that. That would be my opinion because the game still needs some improvement. But in regards to um, the gameplay and the bugs that were occurring, a lot of them have been fixed. So it's just a matter of making this game making it more fun. That's it. So let's enter here. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's traverse. I'm sorry. So yeah, there are some bugs and glitches, but not as much. And you do have access to a helicopter and motorcycle. If you're not aware, you have to purchase that through the tech tree. If you weren't aware of that already. So before I end the video here, and I know it was just probably a very brief, maybe kind of like stale information in regards to the update, but again, I think they did was what was important by fixing the bugs. Yes, there are still some bugs, but there's a less than there were, which is better. I'd rather have a smooth operating game than a game full of features that doesn't work. And so if we stop here, up, hold on. All right, so I don't know if you can see. It looks like some NPCs may not be displayed in the vehicles. We'll check that out. But if you go over here, this is your challenge board, and like I said, you could go over here to if you just I just get out and show you. So you could go through various challenges to unlock certain things, gain XP points. So this is really good to make sure you cover this in the game. Try to unlock all the challenges, complete all of them if you can. Let me see here. All right, I don't know if you guys can see them. It looks like the NPCs just no. There's people in the vehicle. Yeah, now I see them. Yeah, from a distance, it looks like they're still missing, but they're not. So let's drive into town real quick, and we'll check out some NPC players. Yeah, so yeah, it is people driving the cars. As I said, as you're driving in town, you'll see, well, NPC players walking around. I'll pull off to the side here. And like I said, you cannot interact with them, but I believe that's going to change. Let's see, there's no type of option to interact with them. They're just walking around aimlessly. And there's Natalie following. So I'm going to end the video um, at this point. I just wanted to brief you guys on the update. Like I said, it was a lot of issues addressed, mainly bugs. Nothing spectacular into new cars, equipment. Like I said, we did get now we do have now the flashlight and taser, which is great. That should have came with the game upon the release, but um, we did get a new NPC vehicle. I believe that's displayed in their trailer teaser video. So I will leave a link in the description. I'll leave two links. One is going to be in regards to the full notes of the update, and the second one will be just the teaser video if you missed it. Now, overall, Here's my opinion about this game. It still needs a lot of work. I believe with this update, it's just a stepping stone. So as I said, there is a 10% discount on this game for a week, but I still believe it's just too much money to invest into this game. If I were you, in my opinion, and there's a new NPC vehicle I believe they were talking about. Um, in my opinion, I would say hold off. I recommend holding off until this game becomes more complete. Um, but I am somewhat happy that there's not as much bugs and fixes. So, and I am satisfied that the developers are at least listening to their community. So hopefully we get more from this game, and it gets better in regard, especially in regards to the gameplay, because as I mentioned, I locked all the bugs. I mean, excuse me, I locked all the missions already. So I'm kind of at a point where I'm just like, I'm bored. I'm stuck. I need more missions. I need something to keep me going. I'm really not a fan of their motor vehicle stops. I feel like they're dragged out too long, and I wish that it was a little bit more simplified. Um, I don't like the interaction, and I like motor vehicle stops in police simulator games. As you guys see my gameplay when playing police simulator patrol officers, that's one thing I'm really big on is interacting and arresting people, and you just don't get that much in this game. So hopefully, eventually we'll have more interaction with NPCs, and it keeps us busy, and we have more things in the map to explore. So that was pretty much my take on this update. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Even if you disagree, that's fine. Just let me know what you think. But make sure you check out the description. If I have those two links set up for you guys, so you guys could at least read the entire outline and all the notes of the update. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. It's your boy, Getting the Game. Take care.